So, yes, sir. Give me the fireball value. Thank you so much for that. Oh, wait. Did I just push that closer to my tower? Am I an absolute idiot? Why did I say thank you? And then that's what I get. I deserve it. That was complete karma. Hey, what's up, guys? We're back again with my favorite deck in Clash Royale right now. This is my go-to ladder deck to push up trophies because of its defenses are just rock solid. Your opponent, no matter what win condition they have, they're going to struggle to break through the Rare Recruits, Zappies, and Goblin Cage. Also, on top of that, you got the most annoying card in the game, the Flying Machine, to always somehow find damage to finish off games. And the best part is, I don't think that this deck is going to get nerfed anytime soon because it doesn't have Mother Witch and it doesn't have Elite Barbarians. So let's go jump straight to some games and show you why this is my best deck in Clash Royale right now. I upload daily videos on the channel, so make sure to subscribe so you never miss out. And a huge thank you to you guys using creator code SirTag to support the channel. Hey, we got a game here. Explosion. What's up, dude? What's happening? That clan is a little bit scary, not gonna lie. But you know what's a little bit more scary than that? Royale Recruits at the river when you don't have your bar barrel. So I want to unload all of my elixir at him because he's down 2 elixir. He doesn't have one of his best answers to the Royale Recruits. And I feel like this is a good start to the game. Applying aggression when we see ISOs or Tornado in multiple sides, make sure that he's not able to get a solid counter push. And then sometimes he'll Tornado on top of the Fly Machine to kill it, but if he doesn't Tornado on the Fly Machine, it's just going to lock onto his tower, so what does he want to do? Oh my goodness. It's so hilarious because no matter what he did in that specific situation, we were going to get a ton of damage. As you guys can see with this deck, contrary to popular belief, you don't go in for Royale Hogs as a real win condition. I'm going to do it right now, but that's a bit different. The reason why I'll drop my Royale Hogs if I want to is because I would want him to drop cards that are not completely behind the golem. I'm not going to in this specific situation because I don't know if he's going to have Skeleton Army or something, so we're just going to go in for Electro Spirit and rattle off a perfect sequence of defense. So we're going to go for our Zappies, we're going to go for Rare Recruits, and we'll get counter push in this situation because I feel like he's the type of person to just go all in and not defend. Sometimes you just get that feeling from golem players, and you're like, okay, if I defend with Rare Recruits, I get counter push here that's going to give me damage. And I also destroy your push, so then you're not able to take my tower. So it's the best of both worlds. You get damage and you defend. I can go for a cage here, or I can go for a Fly Machine. I think Fly Machine is slightly better. Maybe I should have dropped it further away so it doesn't die, you know? But it's okay. You live, you learn, you play better. That should have been like at least one more tile off to the side with an Electro Spirit. But it's okay. It was our first misplay of the day. We're vibing with it. I can go in for our Royale Hogs on the right-hand side when he goes in for the golem and just snag the tower. Or, you know, just expect this man to go completely all in. So might as well play defensive.
All right, defense, get out there.
All right, let's just keep rolling on with the defense. Usually I would go for Rare Recruits in the back if I had that too, but we're just going to go for Zappies just because I think he might have Lightning or something of the sort. I want to go for a Bar Barrel here so we can destroy the Dark Prince's shield and then force out some extra elixir. Oh, let's go. Awesome fireball value. Let's snag that. So you guys notice how we destroyed the Dark Prince's shield and then we were able to fireball on the actual Dark Prince. So that Bar Barrel was extremely clutch. And look at that little Royale Recruit doing the value. With 34 seconds remaining, now we can try to take the tower. He's going to E-Barbs for sure. Almost certainly E-Barbs is here. Are you not going to even try to defend the tower, dude? Okay, you're going to Bar Barrel, but that doesn't do anything. What are you doing? What was that Bar Barrel? Was that like an emotional support barbarian? Is that like an emotional support dog that's just like chilling there? He's like, yo, I got you, fam. You can do it. You can definitely do it. Come on, Golem. You can reach the tower. And there's no chance. There's literally 9 seconds. You're getting perpetually stunned by the Zappies. You're going to get hit up by the Electric Spirit. All the Royale Recruits are chilling there saying like, you shall not pass. And we walk away with a W. Hodor was very strong in that game. No skeletons broke through. Looking at this man's name, it is our destiny to put him to shame and punish the Punisher. So we're going to go in for our Zappies to counteract all the goblins. Unfortunately, we have no Bar Barrel, so we're not able to get the vibe that we deserve there. We're going to go for Royale Hogs in the middle and then try to get a Fly Machine to lock onto the princess. So the reason why we're doing this is we're really trying to assassinate that princess. We want the value. I don't want to have to fireball that. Come on. Fly Machine. Lock onto the princess. Let's go. This is hilarious. Why are you dropping a Hog Rider into that? We're going to get counter push. The Fly Machine doesn't even cross the river. And that is our win condition. So if you guys haven't played this deck before, one of our main win conditions with this deck is Flying Machine. You guys would think that Royale Hogs do all the damage, but you usually are able to go in for Royale Recruits in the middle, drop that, and then Flying Machine here. And if you split Zappies, they're not able to fireball on top of everything at once. So, I mean, they're not able to fireball on top of the fly machine, the Royal Recruits, and the Zappies. They're only able to fireball the fly machine if you separate everything well enough. So that's what I try to do. Use my fly machine to the best of my advantage. If they fireball it, it's a 4-for-4 trade, and I still get hit before they fireball. So you're always getting a positive interaction with the fly machine. If you go for a Royal Hogs and they Mega Knight you, you kind of just lose the game. So it's something that I've learned. You don't play this deck really aggressively with your Royal Hogs and then try to defend with your Royal Recruits. You play really aggressively with your fly machines and you take your elixir advantage and punish them extremely hard. Also, when you play against Logbait, look at this matchup. What does he have to kill the fly machine? Absolutely nothing. The Goblin Gang, it doesn't reach far enough. They've got Rocket, that's a -2 trade. The Princess, it gets fireballed and it just doesn't do enough damage. So, if they play against Fly Machine, they're going to be very upset. Got to make sure that you take advantage of the cards that give you a huge matchup advantage. And that's what we're doing every single time. So we're going to go for a Royal Hogs and also Electro Spirit. I think this is a little bit more risky because he could Fireball or Log. I think the Electro Spirit might have been one of those things that you can or cannot do. Like, it's dependent on what you're feeling or what you're vibing with. We're just going to go for a Cage here and then a Barb Barrel to clean that up. That Cage placement will deny all damage from the Hog Rider. So if you do that correctly, that is actually the right placement. Most people don't do that, but that's what you got to do if you want to win more games. We're going to go in for our Royal Recruits here, and the Goblin Cage Brawler comes up clutch and just slaps that Princess silly. She wasn't ready. Her body wasn't properly braced. That was a big multifarious slap, sir. That came from different dimensions. Honestly, that felt so good. Oh my goodness. The ferocity of that one was clean. So we're going to be able to go in for an Electro Spirit, and do we want to go in for Royal Hogs on the left-hand side? Probably. Oh my goodness. There's so many different things that you can do with this deck. I think the best thing, the tried and true push is Rare Recruits in the back, wait for them to overcommit, Fly Machine, or go in for Zappies to counteract their defense. Unfortunately, we have to Fly Machine a little bit further ahead, but this is still fine because then we can Zappies on top of the Inferno Tower, clean that up, and easily get massive value with the Royal Hogs here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go in for an Electro Spirit on the Goblin Barrel because I know that if we clean up the Skeleton Army, there's no way of you shutting down the Royal Hogs, so I'll take the damage to do the damage, sir. We are taking some trades to finish off your tower. And that's a beautiful thing. GG, well played and peace out. This is my favorite deck on ladder for good reason. When you play against a lot of log baits, you automatically win it. Even when they have Goblin Barrel at the start of the game and you don't even have a counter to it. Like, I literally had no Barb Barrel. Alright guys, so we got a game here. First things first, I just want to go for a Barb Barrel on the right hand side, force out some extra elixir. I don't really want to go headfirst into a Mega Knight, and every single time that I draw my Royal Hogs as the first play, that's inevitably what happens. So, yes sir, give me the Fireball value. Thank you so much for that. Oh wait, did I just push that closer to my tower? Am I an absolute idiot? Why did I say thank you and then... That's what I get. I deserve it. That was complete karma. I was so happy for a second. I was like, Fireball value, I got you, fam. And he's like, it's all part of my plan, dude. I just got a connection for free. Thanks, Jake. And you know what? It's okay. It's still a vibe. We've got a phenomenal answer to your spam with Rare Recruits in both sides. We get 2 Rare Recruits starting to poke and prod in the right-hand lane. And then you have to go for a Royal Ghost, and you don't have Electro Wizard, and you don't have Bandit. So what are you going to do? You're going to go like Magic Archer. Magic Archer isn't able to clean that up. You're still taking damage from that. It's always a pretty good vibe for me. We can counter the Royal Ghost with the Barb Barrel. And now that we've identified his deck as Pekka, we could also maybe even go for Royal Hogs here. That might be the wave. If I eat the Magic Archer damage, oh my goodness. Okay, I was ready to eat the Magic Archer damage. Never mind. I don't know if I can eat the Magic Archer damage anymore. We're going to Fireball here straight up, and we should be okay. I hope so. With both towers chipping away on the Pekka, that's good enough. Okay, so if I didn't Fireball that, we were screwed. Thank goodness we pulled that Fireball out of our butt. We got this. Maybe we can go in for Royal Hogs on the right-hand side if he goes in for a Royal Ghost in the back, but I don't know. I just don't trust this guy that much. Okay, cool. That's exactly what we needed to see. If you go in for a Battle Ram, and you don't have anything tanking for it, there's no way that you're breaking through. We just go for one Zappy here. It's going to touch that pencil, and you're not going to Fireball in time, and then it gets stopped. Let's go. So the Fireball, it saved us there, guys. He went in for an overcommitment Fireball. We're in a great spot. We can roll right through with the Rolls Royce of Royal Hogs on the left-hand side because... well, he doesn't have his Royal Ghost anymore, but I guess it would go into a Magic Archer, so it might not be... ah, no, it's not going to go into Magic Archer. Let's go. Let's pop off. Let's do it. And then I can just Barb Barrel on top of the Magic Archer on the other side, so we could Fireball that for more damage, but I want to see if he drops more stuff that we can Fireball. Yeah, there we go. More Fireball value in the house, baby. That's what I'm talking about. And then the Electro Spirit changes on everything, and we just go for Zappies, and we're like, yo, what's up? What's happening? What's good? You can't Fireball these. They're inevitable. So, as you guys can see, we're up a lot of elixir, we're up a lot of damage, I can go in for Ray Recruits in the river, or I can go for the back. It's a little bit better to drop it in the back if you've only got one Zappy. You know, I could support that one Zappy's dreams and aspirations in life, but, you know, not going to accomplish as much as the double Zappies or triple Zappies would. So we're going to Barbarian on top of the Magic Archer. I think that he's going to definitely overcommit a little bit more. Maybe we can start to go for Rail Hogs in the right because he might have to Fireball the Fly Machine. At least that's what I'm expecting. And if he doesn't, the Fly Machine's getting free real estate on the tower. So let's see what's up. Let's see what's happening. Look at the Rail Hogs still getting damage. What? How's that even happen? I don't understand that at all, but I'll vibe with it. We can go for Rail Recruits right on top of everything. Just want to wait so we don't give him too much of an opportunity. Like, if we wait the last possible second like that, we baited out a Magic Archer. He would not drop a Magic Archer straight up right into Rail Recruits like that. But, because we waited, it gave him the opportunity to make the mistake. He made it. So, now we can go dual lane pressure with the Rail Hogs on the right-hand side. We're constantly splitting things because we know that he's got Fireball. And then, his tower is going to be split in two, too. So, we'll vibe with the Fireball, eliminate the Electro Wizard really quickly so the Fly Machine locks on, and we walk away with the win. And that's the power of this deck. Even if your opponent's got Fireball and a whole bunch of ranged cards that damage down your spam, you're not going to have issues because you just Fireball the Magic Archers, the Dark Goblins or the Princesses away, and you take the W. Let's go, guys. So we're going to go and split our Zappies in the back and we're going to see what's happening. Already, this guy's going to go for a Hog Rider. So I can easily Goblin Cage in this placement, and then the Goblin Cage Brawler goes and walks back towards the Hog Rider and denies most damage. So if you guys are wondering what the best placement is for the Goblin Cage, that is the placement. Most people drop it in the middle, but if you drop it in that particular spot, it still denies all damage from the Hog Rider, and it's easier to reliably do. So just something that a lot of pro players have consistently done, because the Goblin Cage Brawler just like walks back towards it in a straight line, and it's able to damage down the Hog Rider. But if you drop it here, the Goblin Cage Brawler is like chasing the Hog Rider and never hits it. So I just wanted to explain that interaction and why I do it. All right, Rare Recruits in the back. He's going to end up having 2.6 Hog Rider from the looks of things, and we're able to win this matchup if we play very defensive and wait for him to overcommit, and then we go in for the Hog Riders and the little piggies and make sure that he doesn't know what's up or what's good in life. I think he went in for the Fireball already, so I think we can go for the Royal Piggies here, and then Fireball the Musketeer. Oh, he cycled back to it, but the Piggy still got damage on the tower, so it's worth it. Baiting out all that junk is definitely a good thing. All right, I don't know if I dropped that in the right spot. I think I misplayed it. One more tile up would have been the perfect placement. I wonder if we still deny all hog hits. It should get one, yeah. So if you drop it one more tile up, you deny all damage. It's a little bit easier to do. As you guys can see, sometimes I do mess that up, but it is much better to do that than dropping it, you know, in the middle and then messing it up and then just losing the game, right? So we're going for our Zappies again in the back, and we'll see what's happening. We can easily go for Ray Recruits at the river, and that's generally a pretty good play because you're able to split up your Zappies and your Fly Machines so they're not able to Fireball everything at once. And I love doing that. It's so satisfying. So let's see what happens. He's going to go in for an Ice Golem and a Cannon, and that's a pretty good maneuver on his end. We can try to sneak a Fly Machine through, but it will just get Fireballed, so probably not the play. We can go in for our Electric Spirit and then Royal Hogs all in one lane because, well, he's not going to have Cannon. And this time we are not going to mess up the Goblin Cage placement. You get 0 hits here. That's always a vibe. See what else happens. Get the Hog Rider. No hits today, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. It feels so satisfying to show you guys that we messed it up earlier, but we will not mess it up again. So the Musketeer's coming through. It's actually going to get tapped. Feels good, man. We can go in for Ray Recruits and then a Barbarian if he tries to protect. I think he might drop Skeletons or Ice Spirit or something. He's just going to drop a Log instead. That's a pretty good play on his end. We'll Fly Machine on top of the Cannon. Try to kill the Cannon as quickly as possible. Try to separate everything so he's not able to Fireball the Zappies as well. He only was able to Fireball the Fly Machine, and that's the ideal circumstance. So we'll go in for Skeleton, so we want Electro Spirit on this. Oh, let a little piggy. Little piggy going straight towards the tower. That's what we like to see. Feels so good to see that consistently happening. We're going to cage here, and then we can go in for our Ray Recruits as well, because we want the Ice Spirit to lock onto that instead, and we will not take a single hit, and we'll get counter pushed. How about them apples, brother? We're consistently popping off with the exact same pushes. You go for the Goblin Cage Brawler, you defend with it, and then you drop your Ray Recruits afterward. We're going to Fireball on top of the Musketeer because we just want one Fly Machine hit, and then it does die. So, okay, well played on his end. He maneuvered and MacGyvered through and was able to get a hit on the tower. So it doesn't happen very often, but he was able to outcycle our Goblin Cage. And now we're down damage. Are we able to bounce back? The battle of attrition has commenced, and we have lost the battle, but we will win the war at the end. Okay, dude? So, Rare Recruits in the back, as per usual. We cycle our Fly Machine to bait out a Fireball. It's a really good Fireball for us, so we'll see if he drops a Cannon as well. Be awesome if you're able to hit everything. Let's go! That's what I'm talking about, baby! So now the Cannon is out of cycle. We immediately go for our Rail Hogs, and we're taking a ton of damage. Oh, no. Who's going to take less damage? These are the questions that we ask ourselves. The piggies are on our tower, But, oh my goodness, I need more value. I need more value. Give it to me. Let's go. Fireball coming through, and we walk away with the win. That was one of the most scuffed games ever. But as you guys can see, if you do the correct placement of the Goblin Cage Brawler against the Hog Rider, you will win this 9 times out of 10. It's just a very fun game. And it beats one of the decks that a lot of people that are extremely good at the game play. So if you're tired of losing to high skill players, play this Rare Recruit cycle. And after that win, we are 8,500 in the world. Don't forget to support the channel with a big fat thumbs up. Subscribe for more content just like this, and I'll see you in the next one.